What's up, everybody? Here we go. Finally, the internet is back up and running. Holy cow. What's up, Heidi? What's up, Mythical? It is day 10. We are finally online. I am absolutely flabbergasted at everything that's gone on today. No weather. The my ISP just died this morning about 10 a.m. and they just got it back up and running. But I am so thankful, so very, very thankful that they got it back. And I'm like, okay, whew. I thought we were going to miss an entire day. But at least we get a couple hours to try to meet a bigger goal. Holy cow. What's up, Clownhammer? What's up, Raj? We're going to let it play for just a little bit here, trying to get people in so I can get time to get things set up. I told you guys I was going, it's coming your way. It's raining like hell. We got clear skies over here, man. Clear skies. Let me get the links changed here. Because I couldn't access anything. My phone was so slow because everybody was on the cellular network, I couldn't do hardly anything. All right, we got the goal set. We got all sorts of stuff. Awesome, Craig. Awesome. Who's my ISP? Magnify Broadband. By the way, as a reminder, everybody, if you haven't entered the giveaway for the LDO Baby Belt Pro 2.6, we're giving that away tomorrow night. Get yourself in there, exclamation point LDO. Holy moly. I haven't even gotten everything loaded up here, and we're already getting the donos in. Let me get that page open. Holy smokes, guys. Nitro TMNT TMT 32. Thank you for the 4887. Let's just go ahead and get into it, guys. Thank you so much for that. That is so awesome of you. Guys, that brings our total to $3,600 even. I don't know where we're going from here, but I am so ecstatic right now. Can we hit $4,000? Can we hit $4,000? That would be so amazing. So absolutely amazing. I am just absolutely shocked at the level of generosity over the last 10 days. We've got, after today, we have one more day to go. And so sadly, like I said, this is going to be a little bit shorter of a day because we missed a couple hours because of the internet outage. But you guys still can donate because we'll be over on the Makers Making podcast. And I'll still be doing donations over on, taking donations over on that as well. So, but yeah, holy moly. So we've got until 7 p.m. Eastern, to do what we need to do. And then I'll be over on the podcast. And, we're going to do everything we can to go as high as we possibly can go. And then we've got all day tomorrow. So, guys, thank you so very, 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 very much. Wow. But today is all about you guys. I put a call out to everybody yesterday to upload into my Discord what projects you guys are working on. If you guys are designers, if you guys are crafters or makers or of any sort, to throw your guys' projects up in there. And here in a little bit, we're going to start going through those and showing your guys' work off. And then I'm going to try to play with the Centauri Carbon a little bit since we got that done yesterday with the canvas unit. So hopefully it works. Thank you so much, Mythic. Thank you. I mean, I never imagined that I was going to be able to raise this much money. Last year was, a letdown for me because I didn't do a good job. That was on me, not on anybody else. It was on me. And, it wasn't on any of you guys or anything like that. It was me. And I swear to God, I was going to do better. And regardless of how well I do, it takes you guys to actually make it happen. And you guys just blew me out of the water this year. I am just so ecstatic that, this has all come together. And we have, guys, the maker community within the stand-up builders team has raised $11,000 plus out of the team total of $134,149.01. Excuse me. Yo, Palms, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. I mean, there's only like a half a dozen of us. That's huge. That is absolutely mind-boggling. And I am so grateful to this community. Oh, man. It shows that we truly do care. Absolutely, Hattie. Every donation does matter. Whether it's $1, whether it's $10, whether it's $100, it does, they all matter. And you guys are going to have to forgive me. My voice is very, very hoarse and my throat hurts. No matter what I do, it still hurts because I've been talking so much for the last 10 days. Joe, yo, GTR Dad, what's happening, my guy? What's happening? We finally got internet back. Everything's kosher. Everything's good. It is hot in here. It's actually not hot in here. It's humid. So, yo, Terry, what's going on? Welcome. Mikkel. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. A lot of people started following me because of the viral video from last year. And those of you that stuck around, I am very grateful. I'm going to go, since Clownhammer and I live in the same state, I'm actually going to go check the weather real quick. Since I now have internet to do so. Nope, no rain expected here. We got a little bit of rain tomorrow, but no rain expected here. How you doing, Terry? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, it's coming undone out there. It just tends to disappear in my county, you know, which is it's a blessing and a curse. We don't get the rain we need. Yeah, it'll hit Morgan and Sterling, but by the time it hits here, it's just gone. But y'all be safe up there. Tulsa, we desperately need rain too, but I don't need torrential downpour. You saw the picture? Which picture, Terry? Oh, that picture. Which one of them? Which one of them is the question? I mean, the moisture picture. Oh, that hurt. Are you gonna hurt me at Rocky Mountain next year? Is that what you're saying, Terry? Is that what you're saying? Do I play video games? I do off stream, and I do play occasionally. I don't play professionally anymore, and I don't stream them. That's in my past. And all of the 3D printed items from games and stuff is in the house, not in the workshop. So, uh-oh. I'm in trouble with Terry, guys. If you guys don't know, Terry is the other half of 3D Printing and T, and Terry's going to hurt me next year. She has a very long memory. I think I need to get a wheelchair that's faster because I can't run very well. I will need to get a wheelchair for that next year. But at least I put Dave in a furry suit. I know. It's all fun and games. Oh God, Tulsa, don't do it. Don't do it. She'll find you. She'll hurt you. Hello everyone. She'll hurt you, believe me. I've seen it in person. No, we love Terry. She's awesome. I do hope you're feeling better, by the way. Oh my Lord, everybody. Oh man. So guys, just so you guys, if you guys don't remember, that's what the wall it looks like. I did not print any bricks last night because I ran out of enough. I don't have any. I don't have enough filament to print any bricks. I honestly don't. Every spool that I have does not have enough filament, other than the one spool of black that I have, and I don't have enough filament to print bricks. That's how much I have printed for you guys as thank yous, as a visual representation of all of the donations that you guys have had. And I counted last night, I am now 8 bricks behind. And I'm 8 bricks behind, and I am just absolutely gobsmacked. Back from the BMB, had to renew to be legal again. The bend over motor vehicles department. What's up, Vince? How are you doing again? How you doing today, buddy? Yes, woohoo, we're back in business. We finally got internet back. But yeah, I'm 8 bricks behind. I don't have enough filament to print anymore until shipments arrive. I did take the $100 gift card that I won on Pezla's stream, and I got 5 rolls of refills from West 3D of ambrosia today. That's coming in, so that'll be here, and sometime next week, obviously after the event's over. So that'll help shore up stuff a little bit nicer. But I went through and counted how many empty spools I have, and there are now 11 empty spools of filament for doing this event. And I'm like, Jesus. You had a resin bed adhesion failure from your old bottle. Well, yeah, I kind of figured you were probably going to have an issue if it was that old. Figured you'd come to this side. You come to the dark side on Twitch. Yes, Bailey, the internet finally lives. I am so happy, so excited. But we started, we finally got the stream back up and running. We started, and we are now we went all the way up to 3,600, and I mean, I think we could do $4,000, at the minimum. I think $4,000 is going to be our end goal by the end of tomorrow. It would be cool if we could do more than that, but I'm shooting for the moon right now. You guys have been so awesome. I think we can bring more people in from our communities that haven't come in yet. And I think we can do more. Guys, the team total, by the way, is $134,449.01. Get this. Get this. This is an all-time greatest record. Last year was our highest, which was $129,000 and change. We surpassed our highest record yesterday. And now we have today and tomorrow to surpass that. I have a feeling our high is going to be 140, 145,000 for the entire team. This is, geez. But we have giveaways today. We have some game key giveaways. We've got some cool prizes, giveaways from 3D Mellow. And we have some really cool stuff from Sunlu. Tell you what, everybody says Sunlu's a little bit hard to work with. They're not. Sunlu is great folks to work with. And then tomorrow, Alexandra, what's happening? Dreaming in 3D color. What's going on? John Doe, what's happening, brother? Tomorrow, I'm just going to spit it right out there. We have the grand prize coming from LDO. And we got filament to give away from Polymaker themselves. Well, they're not giving away. They're making me give it away. But yes, in fact, we're going to have some Polymaker giveaways. So we got Sunlu to do today and 3D Mellow plus some game keys for the Frog Squad game. What's a Polymaker? You're a Polymaker. I'm a Polymaker. We are the Polymaker. You know, what the beautiful part is all of us makers were able to, you know, get in contact with a lot of these companies and get them involved in this. And they were happy to do so, even though some of them were harder than hell to contact. But once we didn't get in contact, they're like, oh, heck yeah, we want to be part of that. Yes, as a matter of fact, they have a 40% off back to school sale today. And you can use my link and get a little bit extra off. Just to let you know. If you use us.polymaker.com/Captain Kearn. I'm going to post this in the chat just so you guys can see it. Right there. You can get an extra 5% off, just to let you know. So here's the straight facts of this, all right? Everybody says that there's filament wars and stuff like that. Every filament company has their specialties, right? I buy from a lot of people. I know companies, I know officials at companies that buy from everybody because they have their favorite colors from different places. I buy certain things from Ambrosia. I buy certain things from Sunlu. I buy certain things from Polymaker. I buy certain things from Soriatech. I buy certain things from eSun. I buy certain things from 3D Hosier. And then I get a lot of my ABS from my sponsor, Central 3D Printing. So there is enough love in the market to spread that love around because everybody has their favorites. And not everybody has the same colors. Absolutely, I use Elegoo. Nitro, I use a lot of Elegoo filament. There's probably 10, 15 rolls of it there. And I use Creality filament too, as a matter of fact. I use just about every brand's filament out there. As a matter of fact, on the Elegoo Centauri Carbon, there's 2 rolls of Elegoo on it right now. So, you know, there's no use in starting an argument or a bidding war or anything like that. There's plenty of love to go around. I love all of it. You know, Kleinhammer, I haven't tried using that filament. I've heard good things. Oh, I've had problems with certain brands, but certain brands don't work well with some certain printers too. depending on the hot end and your setup and where you live. And some people have problems because of their environment. They don't dry their filament beforehand, or they live in an environment that's too dry. That's good price. John Doe says, if you're picky about filament, you're not printing enough. And my rule of thumb basically is I buy the cheapest thing I can get for prototyping. Because if I'm going to be wasting filament on prototypes, it's going to have to be cheap. If I'm printing aesthetically, I buy really good stuff because I want it to look nice. So over on the Centauri Carbon, by the way, let's bring this up here. I brought up a model from my good buddy Build Overbot Bob. That's a pair of earrings that my wife will love. Let's see here. Yep, right there. Let me a little set of panther earrings. And they were pre-painted. And we have the Centauri Carbon up here. Let's see if these things actually print. You know what I mean? They're cute little earrings. I'll be right back. All righty. So we're just going to print one set for now and see what happens. 25-minute print. And we're going to go ahead and do a time lapse because I want to see what goes on. Error uploading to print host. Really? Oh, it changed its IP address. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. Well, that's fascinating. Why would it have changed its IP address? Okay, it says it's working correctly. And then what we'll do here is we'll drag this up to make it a little bit bigger, just for the ease of being able to watch it. You think Noah might be passing through soon? Well, you're all right, Heidi. No worries. That's possible, John. The art cache might have got reset, but I'm pretty sure I had all of the DHCP addresses for the printers on statics, but statically assigned DHCP, so it is what it is. No worries. I'm keeping an eye on this thing, and we'll see if it actually does an automatic filament switch, because it's supposed to start off in lane 4. It is not starting off in lane 4. It's starting off in lane 1. What's up, Patrick? How you doing, buddy? Hanging in there? Well, very good, very good. That's all we can do. Yeah, we got the canvas upgrade installed yesterday, so we did that on stream, as a matter of fact. I'm just wondering why this thing is starting off in lane 1. It should not be starting off lane 1. We'll see if it actually retracts lane 1 and starts lane 4 after it does bed leveling. No worries, no worries. I missed a lot this morning because I didn't have any internet. So we did hit 3,600 already today. So that's an awesome thing. Again, thank you, Nitro TNT 32. Taking us up to that nice $3,600 number. I love that. It's going to be quite funny because there's a ceiling fan right above it. So there should be plenty of airflow. One spool, the last spool queue on the last print. Well, this will be the first print that we've done. So, and I intentionally set the main color as spool 4 because I wanted to see how well this thing actually does what it does. So yeah, it should retract after leveling because right now it's got spool 1 fed as the first one. So it should retract spool 1, load spool 4 up as the first color. We'll see. I can already see, as somebody that likes to design, mechanical things, a number of improvements I would have made on the actual feed system of this. I can foresee people getting tangles if you end up, if you get a spool tangle. I can foresee it actually messing with the rest of your spools. That's an interesting thought. But tonight on the Makers Making podcast, we got a very interesting guest. I'm not telling you who it is. And we got some interesting news coming up. So make sure tonight you guys follow me over there when I do the redirect and the raid. Don't go bailing off going to somebody else because it'll be worth it tonight. Yeah, so I was reading about that. It purges 3 times, and that's something that on the full Open Centauri firmware that you can adjust. I actually remembered that I pulled full Open Centauri off. I'm just using the patched firmware right now. I may end up putting the full Open Centauri firmware back on just so I can make my own macro for that. Because believe it or not, making your own macros is not as difficult as people think. And if you run into trouble, there's plenty of experts out there, and you always have ChatGPT to help you out. One thing ChatGPT's gotten pretty good at is helping people do macros. But you have to be very, very, very purposeful of how you write the prompt. Holy moly, clown hammer. Yeah, that's the only reason that I actually haven't saved up any money to go buy a CC2 yet, is I want the Open Centauri firmware for it. Because I'll be honest, I really don't like Elegoo's stock firmware at all, ever, because I don't like their slicer. I want all of my printers to run on Orca. I don't want to run all of my printers on their slicer like they want you to, because you can actually run almost every printer on the Elegoo slicer. I want to run all of my printers on Orca. That's just the way it is. Well, it's not even just that, John. It's the fact that you get almost immediate up to date, current updates, and you can get the nightly builds if you want. You're on CC stock on Orca? You can, yes, but you lose a lot of features like the camera. Unless they patch that in the most recent firmware. Tulsa, there's actually something coming up in tonight's news up on the Makers Making podcast about Prusa that's going to excite the entire world. Oh, well, at least everybody that runs Prusa machines. It's something very, very exciting. Uh-oh. Clown Hammer sent me a DM. It better not be your feet pics. Well, apparently a friend of mine can fit in her 1996 jeans. And I don't see a DM from Clownhammer. Where'd you send it? On Facebook? I don't have Facebook open. You're going to make me go open Facebook. I can't see up there. Move this over here. You probably sent it to me over on Facebook. No, you didn't send it to me on that Facebook at least. Now let's go look on the other Facebook. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? No, you didn't send it to me on that Facebook either. You didn't send it to me at all. I don't know where you sent it, but you didn't send it to me. Guys, exclamation point giveaway. Get into the giveaway. Get into the giveaway. Why does that still say Soraya Tech? It's not supposed to say Soraya Tech. There. Now it says 3D Mellow and SUNLU. Yeah, Jonathan, we finally got internet back. Spread the word. Nope, it's printing from spool 1. But you know what? I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to let it ride. Why not? They're supposed to be black, but I'm going to let it ride and let it go with the Starlight Neptune, because why not? I tell you what, there is just something fun watching this printer go. You guys want to see this thing go in ludicrous mode? Oh, that's interesting. Edit. Oh, it's because I didn't actually program it into the actual. Yeah. Okay, I got to stop this. That's why. Stop. This was my bad. Canvas. Spool 1. Edit. Brand. Brand. Type. PLA. Color. We'll just select blue. Confirm. 2. Edit. Brand. Generic. Type. PLA. Color. White. Confirm. 4. Edit. Brand. Type PLA. Color. Green. Confirm. Edit. Brand. PLA. Black. Confirm. Okay, now it should know. Now it should know. Now I need to go back here and probably sync it. So here's the weird thing. It doesn't actually show up. It does anybody have the canvas already on it? Because on the Open Centauri screen, it does not show up having a canvas. I would figure it would show up having a canvas. Yeah, I forgot to tell the printer what it had on the spools. My bad. Ew. Ow. Oh, that hurt. RJ's does. He went back to the factory. His screen does. Ever see? I have Open Centauri. I have the patched Open Centauri Carbon firmware, not the full Open Centauri Carbon. So I'm a little confused on it myself. But I would have thought that there would have been something here recognizing that it was here, but it's not. All right, let's upload and print this again. So now that it should say, okay, I've got these colors. Let's see if it does it right this time. Yeah, I have to set up a new printer. Well, there's nothing in the new printer menu. We're back and ready for round two. There's nothing in, see, I went to set up a new printer. There's nothing that says, Centauri Carbon with canvas on it. I already went through that. So here, we can drag this. Here, let's transform, reset transform. If we open this up here, there's nothing on that. So and I already followed all of the other instructions. Have to add all of uh, the multi-tool, all the extra tool heads and so forth. No, it's still loading lane one. I don't get that. I love how it takes so long just to load the printer list. And see, I've got the Open Centauri software here. It's loaded up as well. And in the same thing here, I had to add these manually. Yeah, it takes time to steal all your data. So you click on Centauri Carbon, and there's no option here to add anything to it. All you do is click this and click confirm. It doesn't give you anything to add to it. So Yeah, it's just Centauri carbon. So, oh, it brings in painting. Yeah, you can paint this. This is your model, Bob. Yeah, you can bring in painting right there. Color painting right there. These are your panther earrings. But John Doe, it's even their own slicer doesn't have it. Yeah, it's the smaller ones. You could tell it was yours just from the joints. Bob has good joints. He does. I mean, have you seen him dance as Yoshi? Multi-material, enable multi-material. Prime towers, interfere. Da, 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 da. So this is all, kosher here. I don't want to flash the OEM firmware because then I lose the ability to do it properly in Orca. Oh, look, there's shared profiles available. No, that's actually that's kind of a waste of time. That's for a point 0.2 nozzle. Yeah, I know that there's a working copy with Canvas. We just got to figure it out. But it's still trying to use lane 1, and the primary color is lane 4, which is black. So it should be detecting black as the primary color, right? I'm sending black as the primary color, and black is on lane 4. That's what I have it programmed for. So after this gets done, it should unload lane 1. That's the proper consensus, right? I mean, that's just my thinking. That's what these things should normally do. It should unload lane 1 now. I don't see it doing that yet. Well, the hot end is just at hold melt temperature at 140. Okay, now it's heating up. Purge line. And it's still going with lane 1. Oh, it is. It's retracting, guys. It retracted. How about that? What's up, Beardy? How you doing, brother? You're not late. You're just on time. I'm actually 2 hours late. So, guys, it did retract. That's a weird retraction sequence, but it did do what it was supposed to. It's now loading lane 4. Yeah, I already gave away the $100,000 prize. Yep, 100K. Bob gets the candy bar. You guys remember that old radio commercial where the radio station got sued because they gave away 100K? Belial, I didn't give you the $100,000 prize because it's just a candy bar, man. Just a candy bar. I didn't think you liked peanuts. I figured you were more of a Mounds type of guy. So, in fact, we did get all the settings correct, it looks like, and we did get. Well, it looks like we got everything correct. Yeah, and there was that other radio station that got sued for a toy Yoda. Well, I'll be, Misty. Why can't they actually do that with the game that actually everybody liked? New World wasn't their game. They stole it from the dev company and ruined it. No, actually, this is a 24-minute print, and it's one of Bob's prints. It's a pair of earrings. It's a pair of the Panther earrings. He does. He has some great earring models. And I can print these legally since I am a member of Bob's uh, printables shop. And I'm going to join yours too, just as soon as Twitch and YouTube pay me this month. I'm a broke son bitch. I can't even afford the filament to print your crap with. Well, it's not crap. I shouldn't say crap. Your stuff with. Yeah, that's a better term. Speak before thinking. That's what I did. I honestly thought printing on a Lazy Susan would make it spin more. Yes, I did see they put out old school EverQuest back out. That was actually pretty cool. I used to play a lot of OG EverQuest back in the day. Might actually get back into that if I ever get time. Well, see, that's the thing, Billy, is I don't actually sell anything. I might actually sell some stuff on my upcoming garage sale. You met your wife playing EverQuest too. That is awesome. Nineteen and a half years ago. Congratulations. Long-term marriages are seem to be, something of the past anymore. My wife and I have been together and married for 30 years. We talk about that all the time. All of our friends are married, divorced, married, divorced, married, divorced. 21 years for you, Bob. That's awesome. I'll be honest with you, Bob. Some of your floppy things scared the hell out of me. They really do. It's just like, what did that model ever do to you, man? 2008, 2009. We get somewhere around there. Yeah, my wife and I, we met in 96, married shortly after. Oh, you don't want to do that. She's the sweetest woman in the world until you make her mad. Yes, I did, Misty. Miss Skinny Jeans. Oh, my wife. You don't piss off my wife. No, no, that's not good. Bailey, I turned 50 next year. So I'm right there with you. I think a lot of us are old. I'm class of 95 myself. Or was it 94, 95, somewhere around there? But y'all, it has been an amazing 10 days so far. I mean, absolutely amazing. We are at $3,600. You guys got to remember, we started this. I had $1,000 goal, $1,000, and you guys just kept breaking the goals, breaking the milestones. And, you know, I'm not going to disappoint myself, but I have set a goal of 4 grand by 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. I think we can get it done. What do you guys think? You guys think there's still enough left in the community to accomplish that? Another $400? All right, let's take that screen off for a little bit. Pull the screen over here. Yeah, I know, Misty. I've actually mentioned, not by name, but I've mentioned Brandon a couple of times. Not by name, but I've mentioned him. There's been so many people in my life that I've known and that have been bitten and taken by this monster that it is. It's got to be stopped, and you guys are helping making that happen. So I thank you all so very much for all of your current contributions and whatever's left to come. Yeah, do us all a big favor. Share the links out to your Discords, your social medias, your friends, your family. Email it out. I don't know. I sent it out over social media all over the place. And sadly, I got crickets, which is unfortunate. Which tells me a lot about this community. You guys are really engaged and really want to help. Gregor, I am so sorry, man. I almost lost my mom. So I understand. I have lost so many friends. It's just, it is one of the hardest things to deal with because this particular disease is, this this monster that we deal with when it's that's called cancer is something visible. You can see the person deteriorating. It's not like a heart attack. It's not like a stroke where it takes them suddenly. You can see them go away so slowly and it hurts. Nobody should be able to be put through that, not the person going through it themselves and not their friends and family. And with any luck, the money that we've raised this money goes directly towards a single project. It doesn't go to the general stand up for cancer fund. We're funding a Maverick project, a single researcher and a single project. With any luck, that'll be the project that actually cures this damn thing. We don't know. It's the luck of the draw, but it's not wasted money. Exactly, Bob. Even if we don't, you learn from every project. Yeah, I know, Misty. I know. What's up, Alex? How you doing, buddy? We finally got internet back. Greetings and salutations, Barking Cauldron. Alexandra, you lost your little brother's leukemia in 91. Jesus Christ. And I'm waiting for the day the doctor tells me I have it. With as many health problems as I have, I know that day is coming. I know that they're going to find it. I pray they never do, but I know it's going to happen. Because you don't have as many health issues as I have without it. There's too many cases that comes up in. That's just a sad reality of it. Too many people that live similar lives that I have, that it comes up later in life. It was just hard to catch at that early stage. you know, and it is what it is. Hopefully by that time, there'll be something that can be done. I mean, I read through all of you guys' messages. There's not one person in here that hasn't been touched by it. They say 1 in 4. I haven't met that 1 in 4 yet. I've met all 4. Every single day, I meet all 4. So that's how important this is of an event for me. And I know it is for a lot of you. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for the shares. Today is all about you guys. Literally, it is. And it is about it's about the sponsors that sponsored it, but for the most part, it's about you guys. Bob, that's pretty much what they're saying. Yeah. 6 degrees to bacon. Everyone has touched some way. Exactly. You know, but I need to actually run into the Discord here and go take a look and see what people put in the maker chat. I know Bailey put some stuff in there, and I know Brian put a couple things in there. Guys, it's not too late if you guys want to show something off, something that you've built, or some cool designs, or you have designs of your own. If you're a designer, a maker, throw it, go into the Discord, throw it in the makerspace, the maker chat channel, and we'll take a look at it. Oh, we're doing a change. Whoa, what's up, LTX? How you doing, buddy? We're doing a filament change. That is an awful long purge. I'm telling you, it really is. It's not quite as long as Anycubics, that's for sure. And it's a whole lot faster than Anycubics. Anycube takes about 2 minutes to do a filament change. And let me move this over here. And we'll bring this up here. Yeah, great. But it's not as bad as Anycubics. I mean, Anycubics is extraordinarily long. It takes 2 minutes to do it. So Bailey made this. Whoa, big image. That's a pretty sick rose. There we go. Get that out of there. Yeah. I'm digging it hardcore. That's a lot of style points there. Make all the rest of us look bad for our spouses. This is Brian's hood setup and ventilation setup for his resin printing setup. And if that fails, he could always grow the devil's lettuce. Oh, we have some designs to show off here. Let's go look at this. Crimson 6 Designs. What do we have here? Lightsabers. I dig some lightsabers. Hey, where's my window going here? Ooh, I'm gonna have to follow that. I like me some lightsabers. Ew. My Discord. In the Maker Chat channel. Which apparently you're not in anymore, LTX. I don't know where you went. Exclamation point Discord to get back in there. I dig me some lightsabers, that's for sure. Oh, that is just smooth. Look at that. That's smooth. Oh, you just DM'd me some pics. Stand by. Are these free to share? Pick your roles, Build Overbot. Go and pick Maker. You got to pick your roles. Share them away. All right. So, for those that want to know where I got my Lazy Susan from, Mr. LTX in chat there is the genius behind that. And that is absolutely sick looking. Would you look at that thing? But look at the next one. Look at the next one. How did you do that? I need to know how. That is some seriously advanced work. Oh my God. Oh my God, Batman. Look at that. Look at the detail. That's even better than mine. I'm jealous. I'm jelly, man. Is that an overlay on top in that? That is so cool. Guys, LTX is a mad genius. I'm talking mad genius when it comes to making these things. And I'm about half tempted to use my website to build him a store. That way he can have a store again. Because dang, man. Just dang. How? By the way, I did find something very cool out. On Fourth Wall, you can upload your own products to sell. You can indeed. You can set up your own merch and you can upload your own products. You might look into that. Still working on getting West to stock some very generic ones. That would be cool. Either, like West's actually logo on them. That would be cool as heck. But, I mean, you do some mighty fine work, my friend. I actually need to do some touch up work to mine because I've been using it like intended and I got some dents and scratches. So I got to sand it down a little bit and then put some new, yeah. But I got to make it look good again because, it's got a little bit of blemishing on it. because I dropped a printer on it. Sadly. But I just need to remind everybody that you guys are awesome. And exclamation point giveaway, guys. We're doing some fun stuff today. I got some really cool prizes and not prizes, but some giveaways from SUNLU. Some very cool stuff from SUNLU. Let me run through it with you real quick here. We are giving away 2 bundles. I got 2 prize bundles from SUNLU. 2 exact, well, three different things, but we're giving away 2 prize bundles of a kilogram of PLA plus a filler dryer S2, 2 packages of that, and I can give away 3 kilograms of PLA. So that's pretty sick. And then from 3D Mellow, which I am proud to be sponsored from as well. They're the ones that actually sponsored all of the electronics hardware for the ender wire build behind me. We're giving away one of their new Clipper can tool headboards, as well as one of their new USB tool headboards, the micro boards. They're brand new micro tool headboards. You just ordered 20 kilograms of any cubic this morning. Diablo, did you have it sent to me? Can you share in the wealth here? Come on, brother. Come on. So, but I'm saving the few giveaways I've got from Prusa left for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're giving away the Baby Belt Pro from LDO, as well as I got a whole bunch of giveaway codes from Polymaker, guys. So that's coming tomorrow. What's up, Reprinted? How are you doing? Yeah, I don't think I need it. It's working beautifully. It is working absolutely beautifully. And actually, it's done. Holy smokes, the earrings are done. Let me go snag these puppies. What do we got here? Oh, that's interesting. LTX sent me the same thing twice. Yeah, I got it set up correctly. Oh, you sent a few more. Oh yes. Oh, we go. Well, let's stand by before I get up and move my butt around. We got to go take a look at this puppy. Just get over here, guys. Check this one out. That's a beautiful one there for the old Polymaker shimmer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. That's just smooth looking. But Mr. RJ Repo Man 3D, I love the natural wood look on this one. I honestly do. This is our buddy RJ, everybody. This one is just it's got a wow factor to it for such a simple design. It does. It really looks badass. I'm a sucker for natural wood look. You know, bring that natural grain. That just looks nice. So nice. So nice indeed. Again, anybody, if you guys want to throw out, something that you've built, something you've designed, throw it in the maker chat. Oh, look, we got, we I will show those off in just a minute, Bob. Give me just a moment. Throw them in the Discord. But I gotta get these little earrings off of here. Oh, okay, we got to do a little bit of adjustment because the eye. Well, there's a little bit of fudging on the eye. They didn't come out too bad. The legs are nice. If I slowed it down, it would be better. There's a bit of ringing on the top. But I actually happen to have jewelry accessories, so let me grab some hoops. Get off of there. And some rings. And we'll come back over here to the desk. And there we go, some pliers. Oh, the standard size rings will not fit on these. Just to let you know, Bob. What size of rings do you use on these? Because standard size rings don't fit. You have to use custom size rings. See, this is a standard size ring. You can barely see it. Look at that. That's a standard size ring. Camera, you aren't going to focus. And that's what we're trying to put it into. And the camera won't focus. There's a little bitty hole there. But the back of it, it won't fit in there. So I'm going to have to do something fun to do that. So I'll have to make my own rings. Of course, they'll probably fit larger hoops. But I don't think I have larger hoops in that. Let me go look. Nay, I do not. But there's a way to make some larger hoops. We just take another set of earrings and side cutters. Ah, the 8mm. Okay. That would make more sense. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to make our own. At least one for now. 8 on the earring, on the rings on the earrings, and 15 on the keychain. That makes sense. Dang it, but dang it. And then just for demonstration purposes, let me get this in here. There we are. Voila. Let's get this up to the camera. Camera, are you going to zoom? I mean, focus. Oh, wait, I turned autofocus off. I'm a ding-a-ling. All right. Well, it still don't want to do it. There we go. There we go. No, it's a panther. There we go. I got to play with some print settings a little bit with my printer. The eyes didn't come out quite as well as I wanted, but overall, not too bad, not too shabby. And then I'll have to get some bigger rings, but because I got plenty of these earrings, I just need bigger rings. It is a popular school mascot. The eyes look pretty decent for a 0.4. Yeah, and I pointed it at 0.16, so. The wiggly feet, yeah, they do wiggle well. I like the joints. The joints are fun. But I know I can actually do better on that printer, so I'll try to do better. But it's actually a really simple print. It takes about 25 minutes for a pair of them, so that's actually not really bad. You know, wife goes, I can't find my earrings. Well, don't worry, babe. I'll go print you some. The flying eagles, I saw those. Yeah, those look pretty cool. The frogs with the tongue out. Well, kids like tongues. I don't know. Especially little girls. I don't understand the little girl thing in frogs. I have never figured that one out. My daughter loved frogs. It is so humid today, and it's windy, a little bit windy now. Allergens are going everywhere, so I am so congested. It's been so bad. But guys, I'm gonna take a quick break, go to the restroom, and we're gonna come back. Well, no, we're gonna announce this first, and then we're gonna announce this, and then yeah, and then I am gonna go to the restroom after this and take a bio break. So give me just a moment. Where did it go? Where did my Tiltify window go? There it is. LTX coming in hot with a $25 donation. Thank you, buddy. You are most awesome. Bringing our total to $3,625 and the team total to $135,123.45. How did we manage that one? 135 12345. Did you plan that, LTX? Did you plan it? I'm snipping that. I'm snipping that just so I know who did that. That is most gracious of you, buddy. 135,123.45. If that wasn't planned, that was one of the coolest coincidences ever. But I need to take a bio break. We'll be back in just a minute to do a giveaway.
return as your own. I come from the red field, shield split in two, salt in my beard and the sky torn blue. Crowns fell silent where my axe blade sang. Now the black sea rolls with a victory clang. I have seen men fall with their prayers half said. I have carried the names of the honored dead, but the loudest sound through the smoke and flame was the wind in my chest when I spoke your name.
I kept the flame in the window bright. I whispered your name to the northern light. Every wave that struck the shore sounded like your hand at the door.
I have won, but I am worn. I have stood where souls are torn. Gold feels cold inside my hand if I cannot touch your face again. Storm, carry me home. I am tired of war.
I have kept my heart beside the door.
I cross the blood, I cross the foam.
Come back breathing, my love, come home.
Let the thunder break, let the black waves rise. I would know your soul through 1,000 skies. No crown, no gold, no victory means more than you come back to me. Hey, hey, oh, oh, 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 hey. Scars like runes carved into my skin. Every cut tells where the war has been. Ice in my lungs, but my chest still burns. Every mile I sail, another memory turns. Took the crown from a tyrant, took the gold from a keep, but I dream of your breath when the whole world sleeps. Let the storm throw hands, let the sea talk loud. I stand on the bow with my head unbowed.
I have slept beside your empty place. I have prayed the sea would know your face. I have worn your cloak when the cold winds came. I have kissed the ring that bears your name.
If the gods would take my silver bright, I would give it all for one more night, one more dawn with your hand in mine, one more breath beyond the brine. Storm, carry me home. I am tired of war.
I have kept my heart beside the door.
I cross the blood, I cross the foam.
Come back breathing, my love, come home.
Let the thunder break, let the black waves rise. I would know your soul through 1,000 skies. No crown, no gold, no victory means more than you coming back to me. My brothers sing low with the oars in time. We stole
Best
back
break
home from the
music
edge of
ever.
the
I
ride.
agree.
If death wants
Well, I'm the
you
one that
tell
wrote it,
death
so.
to wait. There's a woman on shore who outranks fate.
I am the candle.
I have an whole album of this Viking music coming out
I am
soon.
the vow you are fighting for. Bring me the storm still caught in your hair. Bring me the man beneath armor and prayer.
I do not need another song of war. I only need your hand once more.
I do not need
So just as soon as I get done here, guys, I'm having a little bit of bite to eat real quick, and then we're going to be doing a giveaway. Make sure you're entered.
Carry me home. I can see your light.
I have waited through.
We got 27 people entered right now.
Is down. My war is done.
Come to me now, my only one.
Let the thunder break. Let the black waves rise.
I would know your soul through 1,000 skies.
No crown, no gold, no victory means more than you coming back to me. Hey, roll, roll.
Iron and bone.
Storm behind me, but ahead is home. Roll, roll.
Thunder and foam. I left as a
While we're
warrior.
waiting for me,
I return as your
I need you guys' opinion in chat.
Hey.
Do we want to do a SUNLU giveaway or a 3D MELLOW giveaway first? You guys want a tool head board or some filament and a dryer first? Seeing a lot of people wanting the SUNLU giveaway. Well, since we only have an hour left of the day before we switch over to the podcast tonight, I think we're going to do one of each tonight. And I'll save the rest for tomorrow. That way we have extra giveaways for tomorrow. How does that sound? Yep, I am finishing up my lunch here. I just don't like people watching me eat. It's a personal preference, Diablo. My wife can't even get me to take her to dinner half the time because I don't like restaurants. Because of that. It's a preference of mine. It bugs me. Pezla's bot already made you hungry. All right. I think we're good. I think I'm good here. Okay. I drink more water than a camel. So let's do this. Let's get this over to a spreadsheet. Click this button. Extract some names. Open it up in the Hypewheel app. Get rid of that one because it doesn't need your exact name. Pull this out into its own window. And click the wheel. Does it pop up? It does. What, Liz didn't have a giant hot dog today? Oh dear. Hutch, you didn't get in? I'll give you a second to get in and I'll just put you in. Exclamation point giveaway. Make sure y'all get in. We're giving away first giveaway is going to be a SUNLU. Let me make sure I get this right. SUNLU. It's going to be a SUNLU prize bundle of a kilogram of filament plus a Fill-A-Dryer S2. It's a pretty nice little package. Let me close that down and we will do it again. Is everybody in? I don't see Liz in there. I don't see Liz in there. I don't think we should start this until Liz gets her butt in there. What's up, Now's the Clock 3D? I don't know, Brian, are you in here? Yes, you are. You're like the first person to enter. You want the others to win? Okay, all right, fine. Fine, be that way. I don't think Sunlu actually cares. They said they can ship to US and European addresses only. Does Canada count as European? I don't know. Who knows? Bring the wheel back up, guys. All right. So let's do 139. No, 140. Because I think that's the team's goal, is 140,000. We're going to auto shuffle at 140. Good luck to everybody. Oh wait, my microphone's way over there. All right, spin-a-rooney time. Let's get some hype going, and then 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Dreaming in 3D color. You got yourself a Sunlu S2 dryer and a kilogram of Sunlu PLA. Is you here? I know you was here a minute ago. Is you here? Yes, almost only counts for hand grenades. Dreaming in 3D color, are you here? Please don't make me respin. There you are, perfect. Copy. Let me get you onto my little spreadsheet here. And then now we're going to do one for 3D Mellow. For those of you, you can pass on this one if you'd like. All right, you can pass on. No, we're not trying to push resin. We just gave away a SUNLU S2 dryer and a kilogram of filament. Now we're going to give away one of Mellow's micro tool heads. Now, let me bring one of these up because I know there's a lot of confusion of what I'm actually talking about. I'm going to bring what I'm referring to, guys. Let me bring this up here. One of the new micro tool head boards. These things are absolutely sick. They are about 40% smaller than your average EVB 36 board. New arrivals. Oh, now Steven's interested. What's up, Gergman? I'll have to manually enter your name in, bud, but that's all right. Product. Tool head boards, tool head boards, tool head boards. Electric components. Now, give me a second here. Well, that was just unhelpful. There it is. So let me do this. Let me go back to this. Okay, we're going to go back to here. Let me click on this. This is the Kearn KF board, and it comes in a USB model as well. These things are absolutely tiny. And no, they use XH pins. So they use, look, it says right there, XH and some pH. There's a little bit of a mix there, but they are tiny. So it's RS-232 and CAN bus. And you're gonna get your choice of which one you want. So you'll have to let me know. This is for the tool head. If you're building a printer, so if you're building a printer and you say you're going to build a dragon burner hot end or an A4T or something of that sort, this is what controls the actual hot end.
Wake up. Level up.
The entire tool head.
Yeah, it's that time. Scroll.
So if you don't want it, you can say pass and we'll respin. But they are extraordinarily tiny. They are so cool. Yes. Absolutely. And they're on sale right now too for $13.88.
Never back down.
So they're for NEMA 14 and NEMA 17 motors. They have an onboard RP 2040 and an onboard 2209. And wire is simplified to 4 wires. I mean, I'm supposed to be getting a couple of them in the mail to show on the show. I haven't got them yet. It probably could, Diablo. I don't know. But I'm starting to really dig some of Mellow's new hardware. Let's put it that way. They've got some really good electronics coming out. That's not to say that anybody else has bad electronics. It's just that Mellow has done some really good work on a lot of their new boards. It does come with, it should come with the, don't quote me on this, it should. There's 2 boards that it comes with. It comes with the CAN board and the daughter board that goes in the basement of the printer. So, yes, I think. Like I said, I haven't been able to play with it, so I don't know as much as I'd like to on it. But it is quite an amazing little board. That said, let me get some of the latecomers in. We've got 2 latecomers, all right. Yo, what's going on? Get over here. And hit the wheel there. We'll do another auto shuffle. What's up, Additive Adam? How you doing? Just getting ready to do the last giveaway of the day. All right, you guys. I'm not sure what button I just hit, but it did something to my screen. Let's spin a Rooney. See who's going to be the winner. Spin, spin, spin. Uh-oh. Raj, you the winner. You want to keep it or pass? Raj, are you here? The timer starts now. Raj has 1 minute. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. I don't think Raj is here, folks. I think Raj stepped out. I'm going to give him another 30 seconds here, and then we're going to have to respin. Some really, really cool polymaker filament. Starlight Neptune, PLA. Any of the Starlight stuff. All right, we're gonna have to respin. Sadly, Raj isn't here. Spin it again. "3D Medic Vince, are you in the house, brother? Congratulations." LTX here. She does. Liz has an entire show about those filaments. She knows more about Polymaker than Polymaker knows about Polymaker. That's a straight fact. Vince! Somebody go knock on Vince's door. Get him out of the bathroom. There he is. Vince, do you want the board or do you want to pass it? You the winner, Vince. Do you want to keep it or do you want to pass it? It's starting to rain. Probably can. I don't see why it couldn't. If you plan on putting a different tool head on it. Does that mean you want it? Or are we going to pass it to somebody else? All right, Vince is taking it. Copy. Go up my document. Whoop. Paste it. Cool beans and chicken greens. Chicken greens? I don't know. Rain's bad in South Georgia. It's just now starting here. Just a little bit of droplets. It's not. Hopefully, it won't get too bad. Let's take a look at the radar just to be sure, because you know, I don't want it to get so bad that I actually can't do the podcast tonight. That would be horrible. I mean, that would be so bad. Let's go look at some Weather Wise by Ryan Hall, y'all. Oh yeah, it's just a little bitty thing coming up here. So there's a dry line hitting about 35, 40 miles from me. So we're not going to get hardly anything. In case you guys want to know, here I'll show you this. We're gonna play Ryan Hall real quick. What's up, Viper? So if you guys notice, this is where I live, right here, right? So you see this dry line right here that keeps popping up. So it's preventing these storms. These storms are gonna. This is like all the heck, and you know, this is all the nonsense that's going on that Clownhammer keeps harping on. And this is me. So yeah, Yeah, I see the red. Yeah, I know where you're at. So, yeah. It's funny the fact that this whole area is, warned area. There's also a dry line right here that is a constant dry line, and this time of year, and it kind of protects us because of it's the topology here, and it just separates us from the Front Range. They had to do a water rescue in a field. Dear Lord. I saw what Greeley looked like this morning. So yeah, little thunder bumper right above us, nothing serious. Everything's moving to the northeast. The music's a little loud. I thought it was. Let's turn it down a bit here. And we have the donation. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what's going on. Let's go see what's going on, y'all. Ah! Sorry about that. That screen was not supposed to show up. What is going on? Why is that there? What is going on? This won't go away. There, okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Viper, my guy. Viper just cannot, guys, he just cannot resist. And Viper just dropped another $125 on us, bringing the campaign total to just a whole new milestone. We are at $3,750. Brother, thank you. You know you don't have to do these things. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to have to delete that out of the recording for later. I know. Which is an easy thing to do these days, so. It's a split second, but it's a split second too long, and I do apologize. But Viper, brother, dude, thank you. Bringing the team's total to $135,449.55. Guys, that's just truly amazing. Brother, I know it's for a good cause, but you have given so much already. I can't say thank you enough. I just can't. I can't say thank you enough. Guys, I mean, we're not at a new milestone. We are now at $3,750. We're now actually aiming at $4,000. I never once thought I would be saying this. When we started this 10 days ago, I was just looking to make $1,000 in donations. And you guys have been so generous. Thank you. I don't even know how to say thank you enough. I don't. I don't know what I can do to say thank you enough. It might get a little loud in here for a few minutes while this storm passes over, but we'll manage. And Liz, thank you for letting me know the music was too loud. I thought it might have been, but nobody was saying anything, so thank you. And no worries, everybody. I will go through and edit the video on both YouTube and Twitch and take that 2 seconds out because it's 2 seconds too long. Yeah, well, I mean, it's completely spray foamed on all 4 sides, but the roof doesn't have as much as I wanted to. I think that might have been all the rain. It just stopped. I am literally, truly in shock. I kind of am. I mean, you guys do kind of got me in the feels right now. It's kind of hard to get me in the feels. You guys kind of have done it multiple times. I just don't let it show very well. Y'all must think it's funny to actually see me in the, speechless and in the feels a little bit. I don't care though. Thank you. I mean, it's been an epic 10 days. We built Johnny 5, destroyed Johnny 5, and Johnny 5 is going to be rebuilt this weekend after the event's over. When my kid gets time to rebuild him. We put the canvas on the Elegoo Centauri. We got the Duender back up and running. I actually finished getting it up and running this morning while I didn't have any internet. We built this beautiful wall. I mean, let's be frank, it looks better than the wall down on the Mexican border. Has much more color on it. And it's for a much better cause. I'm not getting into politics. That was a joke, by the way. But it does look much better. It's not such an eyesore. I'm trying to make y'all laugh, just trying. I don't care what your stance is on it, but that was supposed to be a good joke. We've promoted a lot of great companies, given away a lot of prizes. I can't hardly hear myself right now because it's actually coming down pretty good. I actually think that's hail. Hold on. I'm gonna look out the door. Oh, my poor wife actually has to go out and go pick up my other son in this. No, it's not hail. It's just rain. Just really big raindrops. Holy smokes. Those are raindrops that are like the size of my pinky. They're huge. got to jump on a Zoom call. I'm going to be on until for the next half hour, and then I got to scooch everybody over to the Makers Making podcast. So then I'll be on another 2 hours after this. So we're going to be half hour of this and then another 2 hours of the podcast. It's going to be a long night. Good noise canceling, thank God. Yeah, it's really loud in my ears. So when you can't hear yourself, it's pretty loud. But yeah, so I mean, I'm still kind of in shock of the last few days. What time do I start tomorrow? Same time, 2 p.m. Eastern. Yep. I mean, I can come on earlier if necessary because I got nothing else going on. Or if you need me to visit or something, I can do that too. No, I set my schedule completely the same. That way I could spend time with my family in the evenings and I could get stuff done in the mornings. Because I've had an issue with not being able to take care of myself and my family with the whole creating content. So on the streaming side, it's like, okay, I've got to have this event is going to take up a lot of my time. So I had to do it in a specific time frame. That way I could help my family out. So you had to see the proofs to do the 31K. Max not working out. Really? Interesting. If you ever spend for that head of hair, you'll physically fight for the win. Oh, you want my hair? You want my hair? I got the last cut off of it if you want me to send that to you. I might even do, you know, as a another milestone, if we can get past $4,000 before the end of tomorrow, I'll color this puppy purple for next week. All of it. Purple. Metallic purple. If we can do $5,000, I'll do it metallic purple. And my wife is a certified cosmetologist, and so she knows how to do it right, where it won't stain my head. Steven. It has been an epic time, you know. But I'll tell you one thing. After tomorrow, I am looking forward to catching up on some rest. That is one thing I am looking forward to, is catching up on some rest. Because when I get off of stream, I am so hyped. My mind is so hyped up, but my body wants to shut down, so I can't sleep. I gave up caring about the gray, John. I don't care. I got gray hair here, gray beard. But, you know, my logo color's blue. You know, bright blue just don't look good as hair. Print some TPU bricks? No, God, no. My TPU is expensive. Heck no. All I have is high-speed TPU. That stuff's like $30 a roll. But I don't think my ceiling's high enough for that. 2 layers, 2% infill. Well, I mean, it's still summertime. So next year, you know, we might do something like, you know, an ice bucket challenge or something. Because next year I'll actually have the outdoor kitchen, have cameras and stuff. You guys didn't know that there's going to be an outdoor kitchen out here. If we actually stay in this house, I'll have the outdoor kitchen finished. So I'll have cameras up there on the outside, so we can stream barbecuing and putting stuff up on the flat top, and there's gonna be a nice little fire pit out there, so we can have you know, these little chill sessions out there in the evenings when the weather's nice, not like tonight. You just walk out the door and flip the cameras around to those outside. Just sit out on the furniture out there instead of sitting in the stuffy workshop. So there's a, you know, if we stay in this house, because we are actually thinking about moving to a new location, but if we do stay in this house, there's some plans. And if we move, there'll be a bigger workshop, much bigger. So I'm thinking somewhere around 5,000 to 10,000 square feet. Because 3D printing is not my only maker hobby. I love doing woodworking. I love doing metalworking. I love doing all sorts of things that require workshops. I'm just shocked. I truly am, guys. We sit at the center of a precipice right now, $250 away from $4 grand. And I haven't done any of this for me. I haven't done any of it for you. I've done it all just to raise money for research to get rid of this god-awful disease. I don't want to turn things dark, by the way, but I've said it before. My wife said 5 cancer scares, breast cancer, by the way. And I've talked about it a bit. My wife and I both have numerous health issues. Hers are, frankly, far worse than mine. No, I'm not the cancer research you're sponsoring. I'm probably a cancer on society at some point, but I've been with that woman for 30 years. I don't know how I would deal with life without her. You know, and it's as bad as it sounds, I could probably deal when I'm going to have to deal, let's put it that way, when my mother passes away. I've already lost my daughter, you know, my precious daughter. And that nearly crushed me as a human being. And I don't know if I could take losing my wife to such a, if she did get cancer, to such an illness, to watch her fade away with that, that would probably be the end of me. Emotionally, psychologically, I don't know if I could take it. That's one of the reasons this is so damn important. There's gotta be a fix for this. We cannot allow this, excuse my language, fucking bullshit to continue. It takes too many of our loved ones, and it ruins too many lives, and it puts too many people out homeless. It ruins people financially because the government doesn't give a damn. Oh, your family member's got cancer. Big deal. Deal with it. You lose your house, you lose your car, you lose everything. No, we don't give a shit. It is the one disease in this world that they don't care about because it makes them too much money. So the slogan this year is completely apt. It is up to us. And you guys have stepped up far beyond anything I have ever expected. Anything I've ever dreamt or hoped of. You guys are truly amazing. This community is truly amazing. Sorry about that, y'all. I know I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but it just had to be said. I have dealt with so much in my life, and I'm tired. I'm emotionally beat from all of it. And it's a lot of it is bullshit that could have been prevented by those of us, not those of us, those in charge simply giving a rat's ass. Simply saying, all right, we don't care what so-and-so big company. I don't care about their profits. The people actually need this help. Doesn't matter. The politics don't matter. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you come from. I'll guarantee you, you're not going to find anybody that won't agree with that message. That is not a normal person anyway. You're right, Clownhammer. There is no money in healthy patients. So here's a story I haven't told anybody really. There's a few of you that might know it that I've told personally. I'm disabled. Do you guys want to know why I'm currently disabled? The medical industry ruined my back. I actually have documentation from my surgeon that said 30 years of cortisone injections into my back have fried my nerves. And there's no way to fix it. Nothing can be done. Not surgery, not medications, nothing. Yeah, Bob, you can get on my last nerve for real. That's actually the facts. Thanks, I needed that. I lost faith in the medical complex completely after hearing that. And I didn't believe it. So I went and got a second opinion from another surgeon. Said the exact same damn thing. By the way, anybody doesn't know, Miss Misty Rayborn is one of my oldest friends. And she gets on my last nerve all the time. And I love her to death. Band-Aid solutions for a problem that surgery could have likely remedied. 30 years ago. Yeah, exactly, Liz. If they would have just done the job properly 30 years ago. But that Band-Aid solution has messed my back up permanently. And I will never be able to hold a job again, a steady job. And I am 49 years old. And they tell me that all the time. Let's do physical therapy. And all it does is hurt. And hurts worse. And hurts worse. Because it's nerve damage that cannot be repaired. And physical therapy cannot fix that. I was told that by my physical therapist. So, I mean, there's a reason why I believe in this cause so much, is because it's not being done by the government. It's not being done by big pharma. It is being done on a private research level. And we all know that private research finds a way to fix things. There's been so many discoveries on private research in just the last couple of years. I have been so shocked about it. So many things that have come up and, they're like, oh, well, reuse of older medications that were thrown out of style. Oh yeah, this medication we found out actually can do this. We didn't know about that. Heidi, you should have a conversation with Kat, with my wife. You guys talk about the issues, because yeah, she will empathize with you really well on that. But we are getting close to getting everybody sent over. Let's try to get the hype back up, guys. I'm sorry for bringing things down. I really am. But I had to get some of that off my chest, because I'm so super grateful to all of you guys. I mean, I really am. You're building a book nook. That's awesome. Out of cardboard? Like a real book nook, or like, describe. No magic smoke. Absolutely no magic smoke. So, here's a question for you guys. Rocky Mountain next year. What would you guys like to see me bring for a table or a booth at Rocky Mountain next year? You just ordered your spinny table from LTX. That is so sick. Congratulations, Brian. I may do that, Ida. I may do that. But seriously, guys, what would you guys like to see me bring to Rocky Mountain next year? A stripper pole and dancing girls. John, I'm not sure that they would allow that. Well, Bob, it depends. So I had the idea of doing something really, really cool, and create and build and getting a booth this next year, not just a table, but building a Rugrats booth. So even if the rest of the Rugrats crew can't show up, I can represent everybody that's in the Rugrats crew. So anybody that has a build that's in a Rugrats crew, or a make in the Rugrats crew. So it depends on the size. But if I can get the sponsors to do it, I'm looking at like a $2,000 booth. So it's pretty good size. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know if Liz remembers how big the $2,000 booth is. It's a big one, I know that. Not the biggest, but it's a big one. But even if you can't get the thing to me, I would be happy to print it and bring it with me, since I am so close to Rocky Mountain. I am 2 hours from Rocky Mountain. What do you guys think about that? And throw it down in chat. I'm going to get things ready here for the redirect. Hey, let's not, don't diss on good Rocky Mountain oysters, man. Hey, where's my camera? Don't diss on good Rocky Mountain oysters, man. I love Rocky Mountain oysters. Diablo Spawn, get a hold of LTX directly in Discord. You can reach him in my Discord, I think, as well as Projects and Dad's Garage's Discord. This is some good stuff, man. Good stuff. A good Rocky Mountain oyster, as long as it's cooked well. Delicious. Good fried Rocky Mountain oysters, man. Don't ever eat the boiled ones. They're just nasty. You're good. More for me. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. It has been just a wild day, guys. First we didn't have internet. Now we have internet. Now it's raining again. We got people speeding all over the place. Up and down the street like idiots. Why do people do that? I've never understood that. We're going to have some Sonic Cherry Limeade. Light's too bright. I'm out of water. Nope, no flooding. It's not raining hard enough for that. Nope, get in the trash can. No, I didn't see where Columbus got hit with a tornado. You know, my buddy Projects lives just over by Columbus, right? Over in Marin. About an hour away. So guys, we got about 3 minutes left. Anything else anybody wants to talk, discuss, or anything they just want to chat about, right? So we saved a couple of giveaways for tomorrow. We also have some more game keys to give away for tomorrow for the Frog Squad game. It's a little fun little game. so make sure you guys tune in for that. We have the finale tomorrow as well. We're giving away the LDO Baby Belt Pro 2.6 3D printer kit, made by my buddy Rob, and he is such a really cool guy. I have a printer of his that I need to get the actual parts of the kit for it and actually build. That is going to be so much cool. That's hail. Well, that's fine. Hopefully I won't be late to my own stream tomorrow. Yep, there comes more rain. Let me take a look at the weather here. What do we got going on? Oh, we're catching the tail end of this thing. It's just moving really, really slow and just cycling a little bit.
As the moon and the sun align in the heavens, a cosmic design. Darkness falls upon.
I mean, we need the moisture, so I'm not going to complain too much.
Lift your eyes up to the sky.
Nothing severe, though. Nothing severe. Everybody, it's time. I'm going to go ahead and get things going here. Let's set up a raid on Twitch. And of course, it cannot find his channel on Twitch. Heidi, can you pop up Projects' Twitch channel, please, so I don't have to go search for it? All right, everybody on YouTube, I'm going to redirect you over to the podcast real quick, and then I'm going to do the Twitch raid here in just a moment. He's not showing up live on Twitch. Well, he hasn't gone live on either one of them yet. He should hear it very shortly. Thank you. That way I can just grab his name. That way I can copy it and don't have to deal with it. Yeah, you can't raid until he goes live. And it takes a minute for it to cycle through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So give him a minute to get live here. We've been doing simulcast on YouTube and Twitch for the last 2 weeks. So hopefully we're doing that still tonight. So make sure you go click on that link, guys, and make sure you follow him over on Twitch. So yeah, he's still not live. Okay, he just went live on the YouTube. Let me refresh here. Yep, there we go. Now I can get the raids going. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll be over there in just a few minutes. Have a great one.
Much about what we did. I thought what we did was